Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know this is totally weird. It's a weird setup. It's weird for me too. I get it. And please excuse the way I look. It is 11 o'clock at night, Wednesday night, and I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. It's been a post this, and I wanted to... Oh, before I forget though, I do want to tell you guys that there is a video up. It is up now. Well, it's not made public. I still got a couple things I got to do to it, but I did record a video earlier and a reading for Summer Wells. That was a requested video here recently, and so I did get that one done. That is very interesting. Very interesting. That was crazy what cards came out tonight and how they came out. So look for that soon. I will have that up in probably the next half an hour maybe. But I only wanted to come on here for a few minutes because I did make a community post earlier about Jagger and him being cleared today. At least I think it was today that came out, that he has been cleared. So my community post, I just asked a simple question. Who cleared Jagger, and is it the same entity that cleared Prosser Reservoir? Because if that's the case, then I feel like we really need to take that with a grain of salt, because we all know what happened there, right? And then somebody in the comment section wrote that they believed that this came from an article in the Sun. And so then you have to ask yourself, well, who's their source? Where did they get their information from? Did they potentially get their information from Jagger, maybe? So that's a concern. And I also watched a video earlier today, and I can't remember what video it was, but somebody said that people were reaching out, and by people, I took that as YouTubers, were reaching out to law enforcement to ask if this had been confirmed, if this was true. And apparently law enforcement responded by saying that they would neither deny or confirm that anybody's been cleared. And that really, to me, says, no, this hasn't happened. This person hasn't been cleared. Perhaps maybe his alibi was verified, but then again, his alibi is his dad. And in this case, we've got some, I would say at the very least, suspicious parents. So I don't know on that either. I would hope that if they did verify his alibi, that they did a little bit more digging than just asking his father. Maybe if there's receipts, maybe if they went out to eat, or if they stopped at a gas station, I don't know, something. If there were people out there that seen them in the area at that time, I would hope that they would do their due diligence and do that much. But then again, given what we know about this case and law enforcement involved in this case, I can't be confident that they're doing their due diligence at this point. But on top of that, we also have the consideration that now that Kylie allegedly had been seen possibly on Saturday by a couple of different people, including the roadside assistance guy, we now have this extra time that we have to kind of consider, because at first it was just who was at the party, right? We assumed that everything that happened potentially happened at the party, and I do believe that that's where it started, and I am not under the belief that the girl that was seen by roadside assistance was Kylie. I don't think it was Kylie. I don't believe it was Kylie. But let's just say it was Kylie for argument's sake. That means that she survived the party and she made it until the next day. And so who came in her circle that following day? And could Jagger had been in that area at that time? I'm curious, and I don't know if any of you know, but when did Jagger arrive in Truckee? Because, you know, it's only a couple of hours drive. You know, depending on who called him and notified, or how he found out what happened, that she was missing, that Kylie was missing, how long did it take him to get to Truckee? Because he was helping with the search. Okay, we know that he went to Reno with Kate. He did the interview. So he did put himself in that area. And if she possibly was alive for longer than we were all possibly thinking in the beginning, then it really doesn't matter if he was at the party or not, because there's still a potential that he could have had something to do with it, right? And I'm not accusing him. I'm just simply saying that if what happened to her didn't happen at the party, or if it didn't start at the party and it started someplace else, then that's a whole nother ball game, and it doesn't matter if he was at the party or not. So I don't know. I just wanted to put out there that I'm taking it with a grain of salt. Like I said, I've never picked up anything in a read on Jagger. I never believed that he was at the party. But then again, like I said, with the sightings of Kylie afterwards, which I have my doubt that it was Kylie, I don't think it was, then it's possible he could have had something to do with it. You know, did something happen and she was still alive at that point and he was called for help or assistance? You know, does he at least have more information? Anything's possible. Anything's possible at this point. And again, I hope law enforcement is looking into it. One of the videos that I did on Kylie, and I can't remember which one it was, but it was the one that I talked about the law enforcement and the sheriff being the coroner. And I know that it's no longer in Placer County, or Placer County, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I know that I understand that Nevada has taken over the case. And I'm assuming that California Highway Patrol is also involved, and I'm assuming that FBI is also involved. However, if that's the case, I'm still not impressed, because we still have stuff at the bottom of Prosser Reservoir that are being pulled out. I mean, Check It TV, you know, thank God that they went in there and found what they did, because I've been hearing that more things are steadily being located. And if that's happening now and those other agencies are now involved, then that means that they're not doing much of a better job than Placer. So that's concerning, and I keep trying to remember that those justice cards came out, and I'm praying that that's an earthly justice. But now I'm starting to wonder and ask myself, okay, is this a different form of justice? Because justice comes in many forms, and what did that one mean? Because I assumed that possibly when another agency came in and took over, that there was this transition, that it would get better and it would straighten itself out. And now I'm just like, okay, but if that's the case, why haven't they blocked off that area? It's a crime scene. And, you know, regardless to what some people say, whether we know it's a crime or not, it's still a crime scene, because you don't know, right? You still want to, maintain, you want to treat it as a crime scene until you at least know it's not a crime scene, right? So you want to keep everything intact. And apparently they haven't done that, and they still haven't done that until now. And even after Check It TV found the laptop and all those other things, you know, they were very slow at reacting. I don't know who the officers were or the agency that he called when, I would assume that it would be Placer, you know, to come and pick those items up. It took them a very long time. I'm not even sure that they ever did come out to pick up those items, because from my understanding, the computer went to Grandpa. So I'm not sure what they came out to pick up, if they ever picked up anything. But regardless, this stuff is happening on this other agency's watch, or these other agencies' watch. And so that's a concern. That's a concern. It makes me look at all of these entities as a whole, and I'm like, what is going on? Why are they allowing this to happen? So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna head off to bed. I'm gonna get this video up and ready for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm taking this with a grain of salt. I'm not gonna really consider anybody at this point being cleared, unless law enforcement comes out, and even that, I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%, even if they come out and clear anybody. And another quick question before I forget: if he has been cleared, does that mean that all of the other people that are involved in this circle of friends, that they're not cleared, that there's possible persons of interest? But again, I don't believe that Jagger has been cleared. I don't know why the Sun put that out, but that's just my opinion. So let me know, guys, what you think, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to try to get another video up this weekend. or before this weekend rather. I'm aiming towards Friday. Tomorrow I won't be able to do it, but Friday I'm hoping to get another one up, and then possibly another one up this weekend. I'm really trying to pump them out and get these requested videos done, because I've got several that I need to get to, and so I am trying to get those up. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you Friday. Bye.